right. Good evening, everyone. All right. My name's Jennifer Santoro. On behalf of the Peabody Municipal Light Plant, I am honored to welcome and thank you for joining us here this evening to celebrate the 32nd annual Peabody Municipal Light Plant Science Fair Awards ceremony. This is a very special year for us at PMLP as we celebrate our 125th anniversary as your community-owned, not-for-profit electric utility. Before we begin this evening's celebrations, please stand as we welcome Peabody Veterans Memorial High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard to present the colors. Following that, I'm excited to mention that our national anthem will be sung this evening by Kaylee Cochin, sister of 5th grade Science Fair Award winner Morgan Cochin from the South School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'd ask that you please stay standing. We're going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance, so please stay standing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you to the ROTC cadets for being part of our ceremony year after year. Thank you. And now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce my colleague, Chairman of the Peabody Municipal Lighting Commission, Mr. Bob Wheatley.
Good evening, everyone. This is, on a personal note, I was thinking about this is my 19th ceremony here, which I've seen thousands of kids go through. I'm very proud of PMLP for putting this on for all these years, 32nd anniversary of this, and it speaks well of PMLP. My job up here tonight is to speed this along so these guys here can get their awards, and I have to do the political part. So I'm going to introduce all the elected officials that I see and that are written down here on this paper here. We start off with, this is in no order of preference, it's just the names that are here. We have Joel Saslaw, Ward 5 Councilor. Beverly Griffin Dunn, School Committee. Tom Rosenthal, I hope I got that name right, Tom. I have trouble with that every year. John Olympio, Joe Amico, Pete McGinn, Ward 2 Councilor, and also the head man down at the City Council this year. Ted Betancourt, is he here? Where is Ted Betancourt? In the back someplace? Oh, there he is, I see him. I hope he's with Angela up there. I can't see that far up there. And Ms. Murtagh is here also, Assistant Superintendent. We have Superintendent Herb Levine here. The Lighting Plant and Lighting Commission just presented last Friday a senior concert. So we gave the mic to Herb Levine, and he hugged it for, I'm going to say 25 minutes out of our concert. So we're going to be careful tonight when he speaks that I allow him 90 seconds, and that's about it. But right now, I'd like to bring up the mayor, who I consider a bright light in the city of Peabody, and hopefully he'll be around for a while. And maybe some point we can talk about a 4-year term versus a 2-year term. Come on up, Mr. Mayor. Say a few words.
Thank you. That's nice of you. Thank you. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm very honored to be here tonight with all of you and all the elected officials. This is always one of our favorite nights, and I've been coming to the awards ceremony by the Electric Light Commission now for a number of years, and it's always, as I said, one of the special nights for all of us as elected officials. As mayor, I often hear a lot of times the difficult things that are going on, or the challenges, or the times when one of our students makes a mistake or screws up and there's a problem. And I often fear that that's what's often the story in the newspapers or in the media, that is times when kids make mistakes or when they're in trouble. And I often fear that that overshadows the fact that there's tremendous things that are taking place in our schools, and we have amazingly talented children doing wonderful things and really making Peabody proud and making all of us proud. And this is a night where we get to celebrate incredible accomplishment and, again, some of the wonderful things that our students are doing here in the 5th grade. And I can only say that we can't wait till next year. We're getting ready to open up the new Higgins Middle School. The keys are being turned over to us in a couple of weeks. And we'll be making the transition during the summer and opening the doors in September for the brand new middle school. And I just can't wait to see what these 5th graders do with the new science labs and the new technology and the new facility that we're going to have over there. It's going to be very special, and I can't wait to see the tremendous work that takes place over there. Thank you. So this is a proud night for all of us. I know our teachers, our administrators are very proud of the work that's taking place, the elected officials, and certainly the parents and the families. But I hope all of the students are proud of themselves. This is a tremendous honor that you're receiving. A lot of hard work and a lot of great thoughts went into these awards, and I hope all of you are very proud of yourself for a job well done. And I want to thank the Electric Light Commission. They've been a terrific partner to the city of Peabody and done a tremendous amount of work for the community. Mr. Wheatley mentioned the concert Friday, which was a tremendous event for our senior citizens to get to see our students from the high school perform, the band, the instrumental, the chorale, and now to honor our fifth graders for their outstanding work. They're a terrific partner and very proud to work with PMLP. So thank you for letting me be a part of this night. And again, to our students, congratulations. I can't wait to watch you in action in the future. Great job. Thank you.
I guess we have to watch him with the mic, too. But Herb Levine, Dr. Herb Levine, would you like to say a few words to the students and the parents, please?
Thank you. I noticed that my assistant superintendent, Kara Murtag, got a much bigger hand than I did when I was introduced. Not that that bothers me, but I did want to make note of that. Yeah. Representative / Councilor Walsh just walked in, Tom Walsh. I do love the microphone, I really do, but I know I got to get out of here, so. I do want to talk to the kids, though. You know, today I started off my day at the West School at an author's brunch, which was amazing. I got to talk to some wonderfully bright readers and writers about the books that they have read. What a terrific morning that was. And then I got to track down the mayor at the Burke School as we watched the rehearsal for tomorrow night's, Friday night's talent show. And what talented kids, happy, people that kids just enjoyed being on stage and performing for the people that were there, and there were quite a few people there. It was a terrific presentation. And tonight, I get to sit with scientists, potential scientists. Now, I got to tell you a little story, and then I'll get out of here. I didn't pay much attention to science when I was your age. Matter of fact, I paid as little attention to science as possible. I found it very difficult. Until I reached the 9th grade. Now, I was in a school that was 7, 8, and 9. That was called a junior high school in those days. We did have indoor plumbing, but it was a junior high school. The Garfield Junior High School in Revere had a wonderful science teacher named Dr. Diamond. He wasn't Dr. Diamond in those days. He was Mr. Diamond. He went on to become a psychologist and got his doctorate degree later on and practiced that as well. But in the early years of his teaching, Dr. Diamond, who was from Peabody actually, was my science teacher in the 9th grade. And he was performing an experiment very early on in the year. This is a true story. I was sitting next to my cousin. We had 30 kids in a class, and he was performing an experiment with baking powder. And he said that he was going to create this explosion so that we could all see what baking powder did with whatever it was he was mixing the baking powder with. Now, if you've been to the dentist, you know that when they take an x-ray, the dentist leaves the room. Dr. Diamond left the room. He had this wire, and he created a spark with the wire by pushing a button, and the classroom basically blew up. There was powder everywhere. But I will tell you this, I paid attention to science after that. I saw what science could do. It interested me. It was a spark, literally and figuratively. It took a teacher who really cared about making science exciting and doing things that we hadn't seen before. I don't think he meant to blow up the classroom, by the way. But making things exciting and doing things that we hadn't seen before to spark an interest. Mine came a little bit later than yours. So I want to congratulate you for doing what is sometimes very difficult, sometimes takes a long period of time. Science is very particular and very peculiar in the work that you have to do in order to be successful. You have to pay attention to details, and I give you kids so much credit for the work that you've done and for the recognition that you're getting in this area. I also want to thank the Peabody Light Plant for all, not only tonight, but the tremendous partnership that they have given to the Peabody Public Schools, and our great mayor, because I'll tell you, we have a mayor who's bringing the city to new heights, and he's re-energized the city in many different ways. I want to thank him for his great partnership with the Peabody Public Schools. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.
I see, I guess we call him with two hats, Tom Walsh. He's a city councilor, but he's also a state rep. Would you like to come up and say a few words, Tom? Okay.
Good evening. I wasn't planning on speaking, so the good news is this will be very brief. I'd just like to take a moment to congratulate all of these students. Two things: for their academics and the work they've done in their science projects, but also sitting here looking at one impressive-looking group of children, of students, you know, all. And congratulations for all the work that you put into your projects. That's very impressive. Now, I will tell you that Jennifer called me from the Light Department a few weeks ago and said that she had citations for the recipients of tonight's awards, and would I be willing to coordinate signing those citations along with Representative Speliotis and Senator Lovely. So, and speak of the devil, here comes Representative Speliotis. So I'm going to tell a story. So what we did is, I expected a couple citations, not realizing that I had to sign 119 citations. So I had a little bit of writer's cramp, but I also knew I was under the gun because I had to get these back to the Light Department. So we called Representative Speliotis' office, and he said, yeah, he'll sign them tomorrow. He said, he's going to sign them when he's in session. And I said, and I'm going to be right next to him. And I did. I stood next to him and said, you have to sign these, because I had to get them then to Senator Lovely to have her sign them as well. But we are all so pleased to be just a small part of your celebration tonight. And congratulations for your hard work, and keep up the good work in the next few years. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Walsh. Someone else just walked in the door, our other state representative, Mr. Ted Speliotis. Ted, would you like to come up for a minute?
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ted.
Thank you very much. Thank Representative Walsh for the nice story of telling our little secrets of what goes on at the State House. Commissioner Wheatley, I had promised him I would be on time, so I apologize. But all of that doesn't matter, because what matters is these kids that are up here and your parents that are here. You guys look great, by the way. It's the best dressed class I've seen in a long time. And absolutely, you should applaud them. And you know what goes along with it is the talent that you show. You've really exhibited a great job this year. And those 119 names, each and every one of them, you've earned. But you've earned the right to learn a little something special that we didn't have before this project came along. An appreciation for different types of science and a thought of a different approach. And each and every one of you gave that thought, you gave a consideration about doing something a little bit different and experimenting in a place that you had never gone before. And sure enough, that thought and that process got you up here on this stage, and it's going to earn you more than just applause. I wish you the best the rest of the way through. I wish all the parents the best as well. I hope you have a great closing month of school. Thank you.
I have to make an apology because I neglected to introduce, and I had it in my head that I'm going to introduce the lighting commissioners that are here first before I introduced anybody. So I'd like to introduce Commissioner Tom Paris, Commissioner Tom D'Amato. I apologize, guys, you should be number one. I'm going to call it a night. We got 119 students here that are looking forward to their awards. I thank you very much. I'll see you next year.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Wheatley. So, you may ask yourself or one another, why are we here tonight? We are here to celebrate the accomplishments of 119 of Peabody's fifth grade students who, through hard work and a desire to excel, have proven that they can go that extra mile and rise to great heights. And tonight is only the beginning for this young group of students. I'd like to take a moment to explain that each student being honored here this evening will receive a special awards package. These packages will contain an engraved plaque from the Peabody Municipal Light Plant, a congratulatory letter from United States Congressman Seth Moulton, a joint citation from State Senator Joan Lovely, State Representative Thomas Walsh, and State Representative Ted Spiliotis, and an achievement certificate from Mayor Edward Betancourt Jr. In addition to the awards package, first, second, third place winners will also receive a Barnes & Noble gift card from the Peabody Municipal Light Plant in the amounts of $100, $75, and $50 respectively. I'd like to ask my colleague, Joe Anastasi, to come up and assist me with the presentation of the awards.
We'll get right to it. We'll start with honorable mention. I'd like to ask that you all please hold your applause until all of the students have been called. There are 41 honorable mention winners tonight, so please wait until I get through them all. Without further ado, with one moment of ado, Ajadis Abad. Alex Espinal. Tyler Allen. Larissa Almeida. J.C. Alvidi. Liliana Ayala. Danny Barrett. Alexis Beatty. Taylor Betancourt. Nathan Braz. Darian Brown. Hannah Carafa. Olivia Marcinkowski. Austin Cassidy. Hunter Jorgensen. Jenna Chaplin. Sean Conrad. Angelina De Lima. Mia Foley. Chloe Gill. Giovanni Guglielmo. Matthew Huvardis. Nicholas Healy, John Hickey, Fidel Colombo, Madison Kelly, Jarmani Leboy, Tatiana LaBouffe, Molly McLeod, Haley Morneau, Jillian O'Connor, Mia Powell, Kellen Pereira, Matthew Richards, Thais Rosa, Andreas Sainz, Salma Satia, Shaban Smith, Chris Stevens, and Nicholas Waugh. Yes. Moving right into the third place winners. Again, I would ask that you hold your applause until all of the students' names have been called. Connor Anazis. Kyle Gustin. Eric Aroki. Andrew Ball. Jake Beddard. Brian Bradshaw, Jr. Stella Papanicolaou. Ryan Colbert. Jordan Ellis. Camilla Fiallo. Avery Fiandaka. Emily Fulton. Morgan Cochin. Natalie Kwong. Alexis LaBelle. Juliana Lewis. Dante Martinello. Gina Martinello. Luke Mosher. Jonathan Oliveri. Samuel Oliveri. Michael Porcella. Kameli Reyes. Victoria Shaw. Isabella Sheldon. Thomas Swanton. Chloe Toda. Dario Trombas Jr. Sarah Vieira. And lastly, Idaris Vittini. And now moving on to the second place winners. Yes, once again, I would ask that you hold your applause, please, until the very end. Brady Ailes. Allison Vicenti. Gabriel Bonella. Cameron Burdick. Madeline Castro. Jace Dooley. Christian Federico. Ryan Saslaw. Rachel Friedman. Crystalise Frometta. Elena Mae Hutchinson. John LaBelle. Ashley Milne. Tony Molly Jr. Abby Mae Nicholson. Jaden Pappas. Mia Philbrook. Stephanie Ross. Elizabeth Sardkina. Rosalie Suarez. Trevor Strauss. Kevin Winchell. And Nicholas Koch.
Before moving on to our first place winners, I'd like to take a minute to personally thank the Peabody Municipal Lighting Commission, Commissioners Tom Paris, Bob Wheatley, Tom D'Amato, Charlie Bonfanti, Bill Elwood, and our manager, Glenn Torreira, for their continued support of the Science Fair program. I'd also like to thank my coworkers at the Peabody Municipal Light Plant, who judged the projects and helped me prepare for this evening. Without their support, the Science Fair program would not be possible. So thank you again to all those who have helped pull this event together.
And now, last but certainly not least, our first place winners. Please feel free to clap whenever you'd like. We'll start with Solar Energy by Maria Azevedo.
Maria, congratulations. Thank you. Have you continue this way.
Electric Eel and Energy, Alexis Bambino.
Alexis, congratulations. You're very welcome.
Dim on a Whim, Isabel Betancourt. Hydropower, Renewing Without Polluting, Kaylin Buckley. Hydroelectric Power, Matthew Cormier. Massive Hydroelectric Power Plant Dam, Constantine Dima. Bamboo Power, Paul Drillin. Solar Power, Angela Duda. Wind Power in a Flutter, Adam Farhat. How Electricity Travels to Your Home, Devani Fernandez. Do You Want to Be Warm in the Winter, Thomas Lanes. Current versus New Higgins Middle School Energy Efficiency, James Langley. Exploring Geothermal Energy, Lindsay Lynch and Sarah Lynch. Conductors and Insulators, Taylor McKinnon. Wondrous Wind, Olivia Monsini. LED traffic gloves, safety device to direct traffic, Paul Neal Jr. Which do you think will create a brighter light in a clay figure, series or parallel circuit? Ashley Olia. Then There Was Light, Caleb Pardalidis. How do hydroelectric power plants use water to produce and supply electricity to homes, buildings, and more? McKenna Sangster. Electromagnetic train, Samantha Sharp. The Most Electrolytes, Penelope Spack. No electricity, there will be light, Sophia Taylor. Global warming, what will happen if we continue running gas cars and keep cutting down trees? Dylan Turple. And 3D Solar Holo, Brian Haribe. How about one more round of applause for all of these guys?
Senator Lovely that just came in. I'm going to introduce one more politician who just happened to walk in the door. Senate must have been working late, and they had a couple of crazy bills up there today. Senator Lovely, you want to come up and say a few words?
Yes, the Senate was working late today. Good evening, everybody. It's so great to be here, and congratulations to all the students. Those were some really impressive projects that I was listening to the titles of. Really amazing work that you're doing. So I want to wish you all the best, and congratulations again. And thank you to the Peabody Municipal Light Plant for sponsoring this 32nd annual Science Fair Awards ceremony. And have a wonderful and safe summer. What is it, about 3 weeks left of school? Okay, have a great and safe summer. Thanks, everybody.
In addition to congratulating each of the 119 students here tonight, we'd like to thank you, the parents, grandparents, teachers, principals, and friends of the award winners for joining us here this evening and for your continued support of these students. We're all very proud of their accomplishments. Yeah. I'd like to take a moment to mention a very special event. You've already heard a little bit about it, but this year marks our 125th year that PMLP has providing our community with affordable and reliable energy service. Please join us on Saturday, June 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for a fun family day at our main building at 201 Warren Street Extension. We will have, and I'm going to need to read these, DJ and music, touch-a-truck, hot dogs and hamburgers, photo booth, a trackless train, face painting. We're going to have a canine demonstration from the Essex Sheriff's Department, balloons, giveaways, and some of the science fair projects from tonight you'll see there. So please, mark your calendars, June 18th. We hope to see you there. In closing, I'd like to direct you to the lobby where light refreshments provided by the Peabody Veterans Memorial High School culinary arts students are ready and waiting for you. This concludes the 2016 Peabody Municipal Light Plant Science Fair Award ceremonies. Congratulations again to all of the winners, and good luck as you move on to middle school. Thanks for coming, and have a good night.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally.